So this has been a video I've wanted to do for a while, but really haven't had a good device for doing it. This is somewhat obviously the Pixel 5. Gonna get replaced because it's a Verizon model that's been unlocked, and so I need something that I can unlock the bootloader on as of like recording this. But yeah, so an app that I've been using for a bit, it's actually like two ways. So like one of the most annoying things when you're using the standard YouTube app is the fact that you're going to get ads if you don't pay for premium, and it's just ads everywhere. And so sometimes you just want to be able to go through and watch what you want to watch without having the ads get in the way. So my first suggestion for a lot of people would be NewPipe. So NewPipe is basically what it does is it scrapes the YouTube pages for videos and puts it into a feed. So like if I go over here to the feeds and I pull down and refresh, it'll go through and scrape every subscription and add in more as it goes. And then it's also got functionality for playlists. So if I go and look for like, use it. Yeah. So I can go through here, and if I can find a playlist, so I can go in here and I can, with the top thing, or no, not there. So I can go in that playlist plus type button, I can hit that and it'll add it to my bookmarked playlist, or I can share it with people by sending the link directly, of course, and then open in browser, yeah, add to playlist. You can also create your own custom playlists as well. So if I go in and we'll pick, let's see, so videos work quite well. Loads up really well. You've got a few options for like your video resolution, and then like more nerd stuff, captions, sharing, volume. But I can go add to playlist, make a new playlist, and call it nostalgia, and create, and it's been added to the playlist. So if I go, I can, come on, drag down. I can drag it down, I can go back, and now I've got my nostalgia playlist. And then the other cool thing about it is if you have rotate turned on, I can go in. So the player actually has its own little functionality. I can, so on the right side of the screen, if I slide up and down, it messes with the volume. If I do it on the left side, it adjusts the brightness. I believe, no, there's no swiping that way, but it has thumbnail previews and whatnot and that kind of a thing. So if we go captions, we can slap in Korean. And if we want to fill the whole screen, it'll stretch it because that's what we do, or just zoom in, or just go back to fit. So we can go no captions, and then we can open it in a web browser. So the other thing you'll notice is NewPipe actually plays it in the background for free too. So you can listen to it in the background, or if I go back, I can hit pop out. Gotta enable it. So the particular fork I have has sponsor block on, so automatically uses the crowdsourced sponsor block stuff to allow you to pass-through sponsor spots. So you skip the ads already, and then you can block the sponsors as well. So we can adjust the size of the popover, adjust where it sits. So it's kind of like the pop-out YouTube player already. So we can send it back in. So yeah, background play works pretty well. You can use it for your music and background stuff, because if I go into here, I can select this one and I can background it, and so it'll add it to the background and it'll just play in the background that way too. Okay, so yeah, background works pretty well. And that's basically most of it. So the other thing that NewPipe does is it does support SoundCloud, PeerTube, and Bandcamp. So if you have any of those, you can set those up in the settings. So if we go into, which one was it? Content. Should be able to...
A few moments later.
So you can change the appearance, of course. Let's go back to content. Oh, there it is. PeerTube instances. So if we go add, I can go videos. No, go back. So we can select my instance of PeerTube, and then when we go into PeerTube, I need to add... Oh wait, right there. Go to trending, and it should bring up any trending stuff on PeerTube on my that are searchable on my instance. Maybe. Go to local, and yeah, shows all the PeerTube videos that I've done there. No, I want... Can go to that, and that's the most liked videos. Then I can go to recently added and go through those. So yeah, pretty simple to work with. There is one other method that I do like to use too. One other thing is channel groups. You can group channels into different categories, kind of like FreeTube's profiles. So if you like to sort your channels out, then that's an option as well. You can set different channels into different groups and go through the different groups and look at what the latest videos are in each group as well. So yeah, that's basically the basics of PeerTube, and of course the sponsor block. And you do have the option of using like external video players with NewPipe as well. Yeah, NewPipe. Gosh. So we can go back to YouTube, and it'll just let you watch content you want to watch that way. So the next way that I sometimes indulge myself, if you go into F-Droid, or in this case Droidify, and you search for Fennec, you'll get Fennec F-Droid coming up. And what Fennec is basically a fork of mobile Firefox. And it actually has plugin support, unlike most of the mobile web browsers you're going to find available for Android. I don't remember which repository it's in. But one nice thing about Droidify is it actually has some repositories like set up in it already. So I believe Fennec is in the default F-Droid repository. And so you can see all the already provided repositories that you have the option of enabling, including Molly, NewPipe, for if you want the most up-to-date NewPipe, depending on what fork you're using, Chromium, Libretto, Calyx, and so on. So yeah, you just go in, enable NewPipe if you're installing NewPipe, and go from there. So we go into Fennec. It's that goofy little fox thing. First thing I would do is I would go in here and you go to add-ons, and it's got a small list of add-ons that you can install. So uBlock Origin is available for Fennec, basically. And so it'll install that. I wouldn't recommend Ghostry. uBlock Origin should be your best one. You can install HTTPS anywhere. Got it. Decentralize if you really feel like it. Got it. Tube high def, leech block, blah, 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 tomato clock. And so this is the other one that if you want to be able to have YouTube videos continue to play in the background while the screen is locked or what have you, then you want to install Video Background Play Fix as well. So that'll keep videos playing in the background in spite of you being away from it. This is basically the full list of them. I like to install Dark Reader. Those are the basics of it. Select Run in Private Browsing if you're one of those that likes to have your blockers set up in your personal time, your alone time. But yeah, then from there you can just go to YouTube and then log in. And basically, if you're someone that likes the mobile interface that YouTube provides, and this is a good option. There are a few other apps out there, but you can use Fennec instead and be able to do about the same thing. It does shorts decently okay. And so if we go, so you can have like the full portrait of videos that play decently well in it, so.
Today we're talking about the USS Barb. Commissioned in 1942, it is a Gato-class diesel electric...
So we can... Ew, nasty. But yeah, what is it? I don't think I've really seen any ads in Fennec when I've had uBlock Origin installed at all. The only quirk that you're going to run into with Fennec particularly is when you go portrait, it doesn't automatically fill the screen, so you've got to manually do it yourself. And it does, you can enable or disable autoplay. You can go through, select your quality stuff, get your stats thing, captions, and what have you. So yeah, that's my other option. It is more involved in a way, but you're should already be familiar with the YouTube interface that way. So it's just a matter of then undoing that. And you do have the full comment section ability and everything else too. Yeah, those are the two ways that I've basically been watching YouTube ad-free on my phone. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Algorithm really seems to like that, and it actually helps it get directly out to more people. And you can even join the chat and interact when I'm not online or what have you in Discord, Guilded, XMPP, and check out my streaming stuff. Links are all in the description places, and I will see you guys later.